Here we go, the start of free agency. You can see I'm very thin at the center position. So I'm going in here. A lot of you guys suggested players such as Greg Oden, Nikola Pekovic, players like Paul Millsap. So we're definitely going to be pursuing players such as those. The reason I'm not going for Chris Paul is I have Kemba Walker. I'm definitely going based on needs. I'm not going to chase Chris Paul when I don't need him. I'm not going to chase Andre Iguodala when I don't need him. I have really good faith in Kemba Walker, so I am definitely going to stay with Kemba Walker. So here's me offering a 4-year contract to my boy Greg Oden. And we're not even done there, man. I'm really going to be rebuilding this team via free agency. We're rebuilding around my boys Shabazz, MKG, and Kemba Walker. So here's me offering Paul Millsap a contract, a 4-year, nearly $40 million deal. A lot of money, but it's definitely worth it. I feel like these guys will help me compete. I was thinking of offering one to David West as a backup plan, but yeah, I don't think I ended up going through with that. So you can see here's Paul Millsap. I'm kind of mulling through who should I pick. Should I go with JJ Hickson? You know, he's much younger. He's 24 years old. Should I offer contracts to both and whoever responds first wins? I end up offering a contract to JJ Hickson and Paul Millsap, and I end up signing JJ Hickson over Paul Millsap. I also signed Jermaine O'Neal. You can see I kind of had a difficult time debating this. As a good piece coming off the bench, veteran leadership, the goal is to have a good combination of rookies and veterans to guide them through. That way we could establish a good chemistry and a good team. So I'm sorry for those of you guys who are Paul Millsap fans. I ended up having to sign him. I ended up signing my boys Greg Oden and JJ Hickson through free agency, but I'm not even done dealing, you guys. There's going to be a huge trade coming up at the end of this video. So we move on to the training camp portion. You can see our 3 new additions, Greg Oden, JJ Hickson, Jermaine O'Neal up on the board, and this is a much different Bobcats team. You know, not a lot of the same players remain from when I started, which is something I tried avoiding, and I apologize if you're very irritated by that. But regardless, here you go. You can see I'm trying to develop Shabazz Muhammad. I'm trying to develop MKG. And I'm also trying to develop any young players like JJ Hickson, even Greg Oden. Greg Oden's only 25. He still has potential to be great, but I'm still going to try my best to develop all these players. Player development is a very key part of this entire thing. So here's Greg Oden. I'm kind of debating who should I make a tad bit faster. I'm thinking Greg Oden or JJ Hickson, and I end up going with JJ Hickson just because he's much more athletic and he's going to be able to get out and go in on those fast breaks. But the offseason could not end without a blockbuster trade. Ben Gordon desperately wanted out of Charlotte, so did Ramon Sessions. Jermaine O'Neal was kind of a throw-in, and in return I got Zebo and Tayshaun Prince. So this is going to make the rotation slightly messy, but all in all, I think I had a good offseason. Be sure to let me know in the comment section what you thought about how I conducted free agency in the offseason as a whole. If we get this video to 150 likes, I'll come at you guys with the season opening game.